The development of 21st century cities is key to meeting the demands of world population growth. And Eco-Atlantic, the essential new city for Lagos, Nigeria, has been at the forefront of a recent world debate in Lagos, sponsoring the Economist magazine's Future Cities Conference. Urbanization is happening faster in Africa than anywhere else in the world, and cities are driving the continent's economic growth. But is Africa ready to meet the daunting challenge?
I think it has no choice. I think there were 400 million people on the continent in 1980. There's now 1 billion, and it's going to double to 2 billion in the next 25 years. It's very much market and demand driven instead of developer driven.
Nowhere is that more clear than in Lagos, Nigeria, with a population of 18 million people that's expected to soar to 25 million by 2015. Even so, international investors are still attracted by Nigeria's economic growth and market potential.
And one of the big projects that is really doing that job and doing it well for the international investor is Eco-Atlantic. What that project is doing is bringing some of the best talent in the world here, and that is the resources that the U.S. developer looks at and says, if they're operating there, if they're doing business there, we can go there and do the same.
Eco-Atlantic already spreads across more than 3 million square meters of land that has been recovered from the Atlantic Ocean. It will be protected by a sea revetment known as the Great Wall of Lagos. Eco-Atlantic's first roads are now being built, as well as foundations for the first residential towers. Conference delegates were eager to see for themselves the progress that's being made on one of Africa's most successful projects.
Everything you see to your left has been reclaimed since 2008. The sea was actually beyond this road and was threatening the integrity of all the buildings along this strip.
The Great Wall of Lagos will eventually stretch to over 7 kilometers in length. What's visible above the surface of the water, though, is only a fraction of what lies beneath. And through computer-generated imagery, we can now illustrate how the engineering works here are being carried out to the highest international standard. Eco-Atlantic is a privately funded enterprise that consistently draws the attention of policymakers who recognize that such projects can help harvest the potential of Africa.
It will make eminent business sense really for private concerns, investments, to work much more closely with heads of government in the cities because their businesses are about people, and therefore sustainability of their businesses will depend upon the sustainability of the people.
Experts say urbanization is here to stay and that within a few decades, Africans will be predominantly living in cities. Cities like Eco-Atlantic that will be modern, sustainable and efficient. Brent Sadler, Eco-Atlantic, Lagos, Nigeria.